It is Friday, November 1st. Happy first day of Nano. I still have my cold and my Vin Diesel voice. But I got up extra early this morning and I got in 630 words by 6:15 this morning. It is finally nap time. So I'm going to try and get some more words in now. Nap did not go as well as could be hoped, but I did get a little bit more writing done. So I am at 12:93 and it is a few minutes after 7. I'm going to try and get a few words in before joining some live streams. There are a couple different ones happening tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Today is Saturday, November 2nd. I still have my terrible cold. I'm past the Vin Diesel phase and barely have a voice at all. My kids can't hear me telling them to stop yelling because they're yelling so loudly that I can't compete. I did get over 3,000 words yesterday, which was my big hope, to have at least a couple days within the first 3 that were at least 3,000 words. So well done. Although I stayed up pretty late and that maybe didn't help with how I felt in the morning. I went to some live streams. Kevlandia and Laura Wright's co-hosting one earlier in the evening, and then Amy Redding and Novelly KJ hosted one later in the night, because I have encountered a couple of different challenges. One that I overcame was my main character not having a name for about my first 2,000 words. Yeah. And it got to the point where someone was talking to her and then the sprint ended. And I was like, by the time I do the next sprint, I need to know what this person is going to call my main character. So I named her. Her name is Mabel. I already had a name for the antagonist and the love interest, but Mabel didn't have a name. At any rate, overcame that silly little difficulty. I had a list of names. I just hadn't chosen one. So prepped over problems. The other difficulty that I've had, continue to have, is that the last project I drafted in April, May, and June was in present tense. And this is in past tense, or it is supposed to be, and I keep slipping, and then I want to go back and fix it, and then I'm not getting as much done in sprints because I keep stopping to fix things. But I do not want to have to revise 50, 60, 70, 80,000 words in mixed tenses. I really do not. Anyway, it was a good day yesterday for writing. Not for getting rid of my cold, apparently. And my kids are finally napping. I'm drinking some orange juice. And then I'm going to try and get some more words in. I just checked. It was at 1,300 words for the day, which seems like such a nice round number. I'm just going to leave it there. Nap time is almost over. And that brings my total to 4,369. And it is 4 short little chapters. And I am delighted that things seem to be dividing themselves into chapters. I had a lot of trouble with that with my last book, which surprised me because I'd heard other people talk about that and it baffled me. How do you divide it up into chapters? But that last book didn't divide itself as easily as anything I had done before. At least this one seems to be dividing itself, although kind of dividing itself into bite-sized pieces. Today is Sunday, November 3rd. Of course, my youngest did not get the memo about time changing and woke up at what for today was 5 o'clock. So that was lovely. Do I sound better? I think I'm starting to sound a little better. Still not great, obviously. However, something happened that is great, totally not Nano related. But my oldest was accepted yesterday at the university he wants to go to. So that is amazing, and it is only the beginning of November, and his whole college search and application and waiting process is over, and now he can just enjoy his senior year. So that is pretty awesome. I also did manage to write about 700 more words yesterday, I guess 741. So I have a total of 2,041 words for yesterday without staying up late because I felt like crap. So I let my kids watch Men in Black, which would probably have freaked me out when I was like 8, and they are 3 and 5 and totally unfazed by basically anything. So at any rate, I did crack the 5,000 word mark and write 2 days in a row. And the Nano website is not awarding me those badges, and I want my external validation. They're napping now, finally. I have a little window. I have a bunch of teenagers coming over in a bit to play Dungeons and Dragons, so I don't know how much I'll get done, but I am gonna try and get cracking. I'm not quite sure what happens next. This bit is a little bit up in the air. Okay, let's be honest. The whole thing is a little bit up in the air. I got in just over 1,000 words during nap. 1,026, I think. So I have some more stars I can add, but I was gonna wait and see how much I can get done tonight. There is also one other thing I wanted to mention. A brand new author tuber. Her name is Devasha. Her channel is Grape Fry. I have known her since April when we met during camp on live streams doing sprints together, and she has just decided that she is going to be an author tuber, and so you should go check out her channel. She is doing nano, so hopefully there will be some relatable content. I will have a link to her below, and you should go and subscribe and comment and give her thumbs up. I will also be linking to all of the other channels that I have mentioned. 1824 today for a total of 6934. So I only have 3 stars. I have been hoping to do more, but I'm happy with what I'm actually getting done. In April's camp, I was really worried about writing a lot of filler, a lot of unnecessary dialogue, and I'm feeling, oddly, since this is so much more pantsed, like the words I'm getting are good, and I'm happy with them, and so I'm really psyched about that. And I'm not going to push it and try to do like 4K days when I'm not sure what to do next. I am at least making it to the daily minimum, and so far, and then having a little time to think, and it's not even 7:30 yet, so that is really good. I also did start reading The Revenge of the Wrought Iron Flamingos, and it's good. It's really fun. It's nice to make time to read and not just write this month. I am 74 pages in and no one has been murdered yet, so I'm going, when do we find the body? And then I feel creepy and bloodthirsty. So I've had a pretty good start to Nano. And until next time, I am Moon Petri. I hope you are having a good start to Nano too. And happy Dino-vember.